Koordinate, lutanja, part 24. I screwed up last time. I said like part 22 and it's actually part 23. So this one is about New York as a city. So cabin crew, fasten your seatbelts. I always loved those announcements and I heard it so many times. Flying in to the New York airport to JFK because that's the easiest way for me to get to meet my family in Queens. After a couple of hours before I was running through the Frankfurt airport, you know how huge it is, and I hate those short connections. But I made it to the flight to the US, and now I am flying to meet my family in Queens, where I'm going to celebrate my birthday, which is March 11th. So you can congratulate to me in March, or you can like and subscribe because of this video. So pretty much I was going through that immigration. Croatia was a part of EU, but we didn't have that global entry or whatsoever. And there were so many ridiculous questions, that I had to say like, yeah, I'm coming from Croatia. This is my itinerary. I have a family, and I'm not going to stay in United States because you work too much. So American dream, you actually live to work, you don't work to live. So, I saying hello to my aunt Doris, and pretty much we've been just running around New York, chasing the taxis, and she told me like, no, we will use the subway. It's much easier to get to home, to get around, or we can just walk fast. You don't want to be stuck in traffic, especially when you're coming from Dubrovnik. We all know very well that we are also here stuck in traffic. So my aunt takes me all around, shows me New York, as I've been many times to New York. So I'm saying hello to Croatians from Astoria and Queens, getting on SkyTrain, getting through Brooklyn, Little Italy, Chinatown, East River. And as I spend so much time in New York, I feel there like it's my home. Of course, my aunt, when she retired, she moved back to Split, Croatia. She bought a dog, and now she's walking a dog around the place. So pretty much I was always trying to avoid, Times Square and all the places where the tourists are going, the naked cowboy thing, selfie sticks, because after tourist season in Dubrovnik, you don't need tourists in your life. So be a traveler, don't be a tourist. I'm pretty sure you remember that from that guy Anthony Bourdain, the legend of the food scene and the travel scene. So I survived all the selfie sticks because I sometimes have to cross the Times Square. You don't have to be nervous. Just go to Starbucks. We don't have any Starbucks here in Dubrovnik. Hopefully, we are never going to get it. I was just sitting, ordering my coffee, and doing nothing for 2 hours. So imagine myself with coffee, which is not to go, sitting in Starbucks, and just, people watching. I think that all those employees in Starbucks were like totally screwed up how I was behaving and just sitting, no table turning and all that stuff, because I was bringing this slow life to United States of America. So pretty much, some nature, some concrete, New York, the concrete jungle. Then I was going through the Central Park, talking to the people and somehow meeting Croatians along the way. It was funny, when you talk to those street vendors and they're all waving the flags and you ask them where they're from, and they say like, yeah, we immigrated from Croatia a long time ago. Like, do I know where Croatia is? I was like, man, I am Croatian. So it's funny how small the world is, and you see all the Croatians living abroad, and there's like 4 million of us in Croatia, and there is 4 million of us outside of our homeland. So I love New York. I like even the winter in New York, but it's cold. And then I like snow in New York. And last time I experienced snow in New York was on St. Patrick's Day. It's mid-March, and it's supposed to be spring, but I freezed. It was freezing cold. So, from New York, what I did, I flew to Miami, much, not much nicer, but much warmer weather because I am the person who likes the flip-flops. So see you next time. Regards from the heated up Dubrovnik. It's like 100 Fahrenheit, humidity 85%, Sahara Desert in the air, but we love it. Ciao.